Good morning. We are looking yet again at a murky morning here on this Monday with the fog and even some flurries out there impacting our morning weather. So we're looking at conditions that are going to yet again be on the gray side and perhaps on the slick side as well for those of us heading out here today. And that's the case in much of eastern North Dakota. Let's take a look at our map now. This is, of course, the North Dakota DOT map. We've seen a lot of it so far this season because of inclement weather, the snow that we've had, of course, and recently the fog that's led and freezing rain that's led to slick roads. And it's pretty colorful in the eastern parts of the state, anywhere in yellow, and there are a lot of places there. We are looking at some ice on the road, so a lot of us seeing that, a little snow on the roads up by Grand Forks. Blue means some wet or slushy roads. Green actually means seasonal road conditions that are good. So for the season, things are looking okay in Grand Forks right now. That could change, or near Grand Forks, we should say. So again, all over eastern North Dakota, we've got some changes or issues with some slick spots on the roads, but also up in northwest Minnesota too, we're seeing some of that as well. You can see in our visibility, we are getting reports that are quite low up to the north and west. We're at a quarter-mile visibility in Candu. Langdon's at less than a mile. Same thing in Carrington, 1.5 miles in Devil's Lake. So that's the area really struggling. But all of us are seeing, at least in the region, some lowering in spots. Fargo's at 4. We're at 4 in Thief River. Over in Wadena, we're at about 5 miles. So there are places where, again, we're seeing potentially a little bit of flurry activity or some fog or some drizzle even impacting our morning. Radar not showing that very well, but we know it's out there, and we can see just a slight bit of movement near the Mayville radar site where it's closer, it's easier to detect. But there are some other places getting a little light coating of snow too. Temperatures are into the teens at 16 degrees in Fargo, 12 in Grand Forks. We have wind chills that are closer to 0 in a lot of places, 5 below your wind chill in Grand Forks and 1 right now in Fargo. Wind speeds are out of the north, and a lot of us are in that 5 to 15 mile per hour range, though Grand Forks has a 17 mile per hour speed that of course has that impact on our wind chill, making it feel like we're below 0 in that area. So this morning, starting again in the teens for your air temperature, mostly cloudy skies. We're looking at the potential for slick roads yet again today, another morning to give yourself some extra time. And heading into the afternoon, temperatures into the teens to some low 20s. We're also going to see, hopefully, some breaks in the clouds, but that's been a struggle lately. Even then, where our models are indicating we're going to see some breaks, we still end up getting stuck in that foggy and overcast skies. Heading into tonight, more of the same, essentially. We're looking at some temperatures that are into the single digits to some teens in the late night hours, mostly cloudy skies, and then another round of potential precipitation affecting us into Tuesday morning. This is 8 a.m. Tuesday. You can see it's west of us generally, and then it starts to move into some of our counties in our viewing area over by Devil's Lake and Jamestown, and that will press eastward, or try to, a little bit with the cloud cover associated with it. But notice how, at least with this particular model, this stays more into eastern North Dakota, and we're a little quieter over into Minnesota with this event. So something to keep in mind that we might be dealing with heading into early Tuesday. So during the day, we'll expect to have temperatures in the teens and low 20s yet again, and some quiet conditions. We might add more frost to those trees. We've been seeing that quite a bit. Here's a pretty shot from the Verona area. Thanks, Julie, for that photo. And a look at your 7-day planner. We're going to see some temperatures into the 20s, teens to some 20s next couple of days. And then heading into Thursday and Friday, we'll see our next chance for some snow moving in, and with that comes a big warm up. We're already running above average. We're going to really see that warm up coming for Friday and into the weekend as well as we transition into February.
Okay, thank you, Lisa. After the break, many people hit the gyms every day but feel like they're not seeing many results. We'll let you know what you may be doing wrong and how you can change it. Coming up next.